Well, after an absolute horrible start in charge of Leicester, and I kid you not, that first month was absolutely torture. But I'm glad to say September has been a brilliant month, and we are unbeaten. Hello, welcome to part 3 of the King Power Project. And coming up in today's episode, we do have our championship fixtures against Stoke City and Norwich City. So since the last episode, as I told you in the intro, August was a pretty horrendous month. We're only getting 2 league wins, and they were against Charlton and Watford. The rest of them either defeats or obviously that draw against Blackburn in the opening day, which was absolutely horrific. We then unfortunately got knocked out by Chesterfield in the second round of the Carabao Cup. But after that, after a fitness friendly against Barrow Town, which we won 12-0, we've looked really good. There is a strange thing. We do struggle to score more than 2 goals, but the main thing is we were unbeaten throughout the whole of September. Hopefully that good form can carry us into October, and then hopefully, I want to say by Christmas, so by the halfway point of the season, I kind of want to be top of the league. And Patson Daka, after a slow start to the season, he has started scoring in the previous 4 games. I mean, that's brilliant. That is absolutely superb. We have done a little bit more transfer business. No one else has left the club, but we have brought in 2 more players. The first one being Willian. He is a Brazilian 35-year-old right winger, can also play out on the left. He's 3 stars of current ability, leading championship player. He comes in from Fulham on a free transfer. Actually, never came. He was already a free transfer anyway, but his previous clubs were Fulham, Corinthians, Arsenal, Chelsea. He's been through them all. He's basically a journeyman at this point, but only based in England now. And our last but not least, our final summer signing is Adam Lallana. He's an English centre-mid, can also play in that attacking midfield role, but we basically brought him in just another body in the midfield. 3.5 stars of current ability, decent Premier League player, comes in from Brighton on a free transfer again, and basically a player to have around. He's actually been pretty decent so far. He hasn't scored or assisted, but he's a good player to bring off the bench. Might not necessarily start every game, but he's doing all right. We are in the playoffs at the moment, which is, I guess it's sort of good. We are currently in 6th. We were, at one point, we were in the relegation zone, which thankfully we're not anymore. We are slowly but surely climbing up the table. So this is the lineup for our match against who we playing, Stoke, in the championship. It will be Stolishik in goal. Hermansen has unfortunately picked up a bit of a knock, so we'll just get Harry Winks on the bench. Then we've got a back 4 of Pereira, who is slowly but surely making his way back from injury. Actually, he is fit to play the whole game. Then we've got finishing off the back 4, we've got Rootface, Caleb Acoline, Victor Christiansen, Samari at the base of the midfield. Then ahead of him, we've got Idindi and Lallana. We've changed up the midfield positionings. We've got Baldwin in midfield and a attacking central midfield now. At the moment, it's been working quite well. Then we've got Ayew. No, Ayew's not playing on the right. It's going to be Fattery. He's our starting right winger, then Ayew's the backup striker. Then we've got Mavididi on the left as a inside forward. Then we've got Patson Daka up front. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully try and get at least a win today. Stoke City are currently just outside the relegation places, so I'm hoping it should be quite a simple win. But with Leicester City, we've not been in the best of form, especially not in August, but September really came alive. So hopefully we can carry on with those decent results. Hopefully try and score more than 2 goals in a game. That would be absolutely fantastic, but I don't think we're at that stage yet because the squad is good. Caleb Acoline has put the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to Leicester with over 25 minutes left to go of the first half. I was just saying, the squad isn't the best. I mean, if we were to get promoted first time of asking, we'd have to do some serious squad to be rebuilding, and it's 2-0. I mean, this squad might be good enough for the Premier League. Mavididi has put the ball into the back of the net, assisted from Fatu. That's absolutely brilliant. Working as a inside forward just seems to be his role out on the left hand side. I think Mavididi, I don't know if he plays for Leicester City in real life. If he does it, he's a very underrated player. I don't really know much about him, but so far he's been probably one of our better players. I mean, I can't say Patson Daka has been our best player because he got off to a slow start like most of these players in the squad. And Daka does go down, and we are going to get a penalty. Potentially have the chance to go 3-0 up. Ricardo steps up. I don't know why we've got a right back taking a penalty, but it doesn't matter. He put the ball into the back of the net to make it 3-0 to the Foxes with 15 minutes left to play of the first half. I tell you what, this game is going to be quite simple. I mean, if this form can carry on throughout the rest of the season, though I suspect it might not, we might pick up a bit of a inconsistent form maybe towards Christmas, but now we're out for the Carabao Cup and not in the FA Cup yet, I think we just focus on the league. I'm not too concerned about going on a run in the FA Cup because it's just meaningless. Because our goal is to get to the Premier League this season, and that is the only goal for this season. I couldn't care less about the FA Cup. If we can win it, it'd be great. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know with this game. Strange things have happened. We won the FA Cup with Wrexham when we were in the Championship, albeit we were a Premier League club in the Championship. That's why we won it. Ricardo with the strike. Oh my god! I thought that was going to nestle into the top left-hand corner. I don't know if that was a shot or a cross. Whatever it was very close to finding the back of the net. And we are heading into half time with a 3-goal lead. This is the most amount of goals we've scored in a game the whole season. We haven't scored more than 3 goals, or more than 2 goals, in fact, in a game all season, which is absolutely ridiculous, that is. And at the moment, a win will take us up into 4th. 4 points behind Bristol City, obviously, who we did lose to in that second or third game of the season. So, wasn't the best result, but it's fine now. Mavididi is tiring, so we are going to get on Jordan Ayew. Samari is also going to make way for Oliver Skip, and I think Adam Lallana could also make way for Abdullah Bar. Since we've changed the positionings, obviously Bar is more used to playing as a Mazzala. Obviously, we don't really play Mazzala anymore. He's not really getting much game time. I do think Bar. I'm not saying his loan spell might be finished in January, but at the moment it's very much looking that way. Cresswell has got the ball, plays the ball to Bergman. What the hell is he doing playing for Stoke? He plays for Tottenham in real life. Why is he playing for Stoke? He's too good for the Championship. And Bei Shunhu puts the ball into the back of the net to make it just a goal back for Stoke. I'm not too worried, but why is Bergman playing for? Okay, he's not the best. He's only 17. Fair enough. I thought he said he's 20 years old, but no, he's actually younger than I thought. So fair enough. He's playing in the Championship for Stoke. He's about to get relegated for them. That's just my opinion. Last couple of changes of the match. Let's get off. We'll get off face for Harry Sutar, and I think we will also get off Ricardo Pereira for Royo Koulibaly. I think Koulibaly. We've got 3 right backs. We've got James Justin as the other right back. I think Koulibaly might potentially end up leaving in January. If he doesn't leave in January, he'll almost definitely be going in the summer. And Sutar does header it clear only as far as Bergvall on the edge of the area. Now to Pearson. Can we just get a tackle in, please? Hopefully stop him from getting the second goal. Koulibaly whips upfield. Well done, Ayew. Tries to. If that pass was a little bit higher, a little bit of a lofted pass, I reckon Patson Daka might have been through on goal. Whether or not he would have put the ball into the back of the net, I have no idea, because he's been quite been quite inconsistent. He hasn't scored this game, but it's fine. Hopefully he's not on a goal drought now for another 10 or so games. But that's a very good win. A 3-1 win over Stoke City, which does put us up into fourth at the moment. Yeah, fourth in the table. Obviously we do have a game in hand to Watford. Various other teams that have got games in hand to us. So that's not ideal, but I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we're going to finish in the. What do the board actually want? Reach the playoffs. So that's fine as long as we stay in the playoffs throughout the whole season, and maybe final 10 games of the season maybe push for automatics. I think that's the plan. But if we could just be first the whole season, that would be absolutely lovely. Then we don't have to worry about any of the last day shenanigans. That would be absolutely spectacular. What would be spectacular if we can carry on our winning momentum with a win against Norwich. The lineup for our match against Norwich in the Championship will be Stolishik in goal, a back four of Pereira, Face, Vestergaard and James Justin at left back. They've got Samari at the base of the midfield, and ahead of him we've got Ndidi and Winks. Then we've got Willian on the right hand side, the Cordova-Reid on the left. Then we've got Patson Daka up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get back-to-back wins in today's episode, which would be absolutely fantastic, considering in the last episode we got a draw and a defeat. 2 wins in an episode. Absolutely phenomenal. What could be even more phenomenal if we can end today's episode in second? That would be spectacular, but I suspect that is not going to happen. I tell you what, Norwich have started the game with a decent opportunity. Thankfully, their header was just over the top of the crossbar. I think Stolishik definitely has it covered, should that have been on target. But we do need to get a good goal, just a goal within the next, before half time. But we haven't really started the game off too well. 2 shots, 2 on target. At least I think we're testing the goalkeeper. I would have thought so, even though this first half has been quite quiet. Just that one attacking highlight from Norwich. We've got a corner. Willian whips in. Vestergaard couldn't quite get his head onto it, but it's merciful to Reid. Now to Samari. Daka in the box, couldn't quite get his header away on goal. Willian, come on. It's got to be a goal, surely. I feel a goal coming right before half time. Ricardo puts the ball into the box. Oh my god, how the hell? It is another corner. Hopefully, there is a goal coming soon. Willian is going to whip in this corner. Can he make a decent delivery? He does, but couldn't quite find a Leicester City head. It's a decent end to the first half, but I just wish we were like that for the start of it as well. But hopefully, we can definitely grab the goals in this second half to win us the game, because Norwich are down in the bottom half of the table. Not that the table really matters, because the table, I tend to look towards the table probably after Christmas, so after the January transfer window. That's when we can really start to feel where we should be finishing in the Premier League, or how good teams are, because obviously Wrexham, they are a good team, but they are 24th. That could all change, considering how tight it is down that end of the table. Right, Cordova-Reid is absolutely shattered, so Mavididi is going to come on. Pereira off Royo Koulibaly, and I think Patson Daka also makes way for Jordan Ayew. He's had a terrible game, 6.2 rating. I tell you what, I don't think Daka will make the step up into the Premier League. I really don't think that's going to happen. Now William's injured. Don't really have a right winger on the bench, so let's get on. Yeah, we're going to have to get on Abdullah Bar. I guess he can sort of play there. I think he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine. Let's not worry about it. If we can just hold on to a 0-0, that'd be fantastic. But if we can just get a late goal to hopefully win us the game, that would be absolutely fantastic. This game's been boring. This second half, it's been nothing in it. And I've no highlights whatsoever. I've never seen such a boring second half in all my life. Was there actually any highlights? I don't think that was probably one of the most boring games of football I have ever witnessed on Football Manager. Just just nothing. I mean, I've never seen such a lackluster second half. I thought there'd be some highlights, but I don't remember seeing any. That's just, oh my god. I mean, at least we didn't lose, but we're not second like I thought we would have been, but we are still 4 points behind league leaders Watford, albeit we do have a game in hand to them, which is very, very good, and I presume we don't play them anytime soon. No, we did get 1-0 win against them. That was very good, but when do we play against them next? In January. So I think probably what we'll do is I probably play a whole bunch of games off camera, then we'll probably come back probably towards the beginning of maybe towards the midway point of the season, hopefully, for our games against Birmingham and Derby. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.